Hello, my beautiful Leos. Welcome to my channel. This is your favorite fortune teller, Divine Light. And today I'm going to do a general reading for this week. And this is going to be intended for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you have any of those in your chart, the answers coming forth might actually resonate with you. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to give some love, hit subscribe and the bell icon, and become a member of this beautiful soul community. Subscription is free. You can unsubscribe anytime you want, okay? Let's jump into your reading, guys. Let's see what is coming your way. Okay, it seems like there's some happy news. But seems like they are outside of your family. Oh, they're going to be entering back into your family, but can be something happening outside of your family initially. You can see on the bottom of the cup that lunar eclipse happening. Today we had the lunar eclipse. And I see, like, I'm looking at the energy of the lunar eclipse, trying to understand what is actually showing. And you are actually symbolized by sun. Leo is the sun energy, the optimism of the sun. So that blockage of energy from the sun might actually affect you a lot. That's why maybe it's showing here in your cup. And some people say it's going to be a very optimistic time period when it comes to moving forward from this moment on. So that optimism can actually affect you 100%. And also some people say, like, if you have any plans, maybe just do not execute for a while. This energy might carry some negativity within it, whatever it is, because it's just the connection is being cut for the sun for a while. Like, just, it's not for long term, but it might also affect the energies. And as a Leo, this is actually might be affected the most from this. They give other signs as well. I'm not very knowledgeable about that kind of things, but if you want to get more details, you can actually see the solar eclipse readings as well. I had done a while ago. I see there's a commitment showing up here for you though. There's actually, this looks like an ant farm here. There's a ring inside of it. Ant farm, and this also looks like a building. This can be a representative of a building and maybe a corporate environment that you're going to be stepping in. That place is kind of reminds me of an ant farm, okay? And all like working characters, working people. And it's not like they are very hardworking most of the time, because that's what the system requires and they desire from them. So it seems like this can be an environment that you're stepping in, and the commitment can indicate it doesn't have to be you actually starting to work in that kind of an environment. Maybe you're actually providing a service for them, which there are many services that can be provided in those kind of like building structures, big structures. And when you look at it, actually, I remember like hearing from Bob Proctor, and he started making money by cleaning those kind of big offices. And that's the real money he started making from initially. And food services, like maybe you have like a small restaurant and you're trying to get an opportunity, you can actually connect with that kind of an environment. These are the ideas coming into my mind. Doesn't have to be specifically applying to your situation. Maybe you are a contractor for real, that you're stepping into that kind of environment and maybe just trying to execute your whatever that you do in there, okay? This seems like it's going to be coming very soon. I also see a ship here, and I don't see any outside paths. There's a short path opening for you here, and it's like maybe even by the beach. I see the waves coming here, but this ship is coming from somewhere far away. They're coming far away, near to you. I don't know if you purchased something from another country, or maybe you are planning to pack up and leave and trying to find a way. Can be like a change of location. Or maybe someone that you have is actually planning to come forth, because I see a man's face here and there's a person trying to feed this man, or maybe just trying to like guide this ship to park. I see a woman here with a hat. A woman with a hat can be actually a representative of a decisive person who knows what they want and who knows how to guide people towards a certain places. This can be, if you're a male, being guided to a place of comfort, place of safety, or this can be you actually being, you know, I'm not going to say awarded, because it's just really depends on the perspective, like getting a responsibility, including with a pay rise, like rising your situation, maybe in the hierarchy levels that you're actually on the ladder, climbing up and getting more responsibility at the same time. Like I said, this actually really depends on the perspective. Some people rather to stay on the same level with a less responsibility because the payment sometimes doesn't even worth getting that much. However, this can be also something about your life that you are maybe creating a resource for yourself, or just finding a resource and guiding it towards you, okay? I also see here like an old lady with a long nose. You can see the eye and nose here. This can be like a, I don't want to like word it out like that, but maybe a mother-in-law, like someone that you cannot get along with in your life, or maybe someone is acting like you know, in that manner, that in an old school way. I'm not gonna say this modern times, because people actually really depends on the culture of the people, but this can be someone who is getting old, maybe, who needs attention. And they might be also at the same time a little bit grumpy. And you are also finding a way to manage them as well, okay? And this doesn't have to be, like I said, a mother-in-law, but it doesn't have to be a person, a family. It can also be someone maybe where you're working at, okay? And there's a tool, there's some support coming forward. I even see a massive duck appearing here. Duck usually symbolizes a mother figure, someone loving, nurturing, protective towards you. This can be the person that is actually showing up and maybe giving you the advice, or even maybe protecting you in this kind of, like, if you're feeling you're being bullied in this moment. There's a legal contract showing here. I also see another woman with a hat. Like I mentioned, the hat wearing women, and there's a male figure with a hat. The male figure actually looks a little smaller than the woman. So this can be like a position that you're going to be upgrading. Maybe you are going to be in control of a situation very soon. And this can actually bring you this beautiful contract, okay? A beautiful offer and something to tie it up legally might be showing up, okay? What else I see here? I see an older male, an older gentleman looking at this paperwork. This can be maybe an accountant, a lawyer, someone who knows when they look at the contract what is actually missing, what should be there, and giving you an advice. Even I see a cup here. They're probably going to be like giving you very good advice which will fill up your cup, okay? Cup means like which will bring you emotional fulfillment, basically. I see the head of a bull here. Bull can be a Taurus. I see that you are actually taming, like maybe like a matador. Your hand is up. You have something in your hand and trying to get the attention of it. The thing in your hand can be maybe in a relationship or in a partnership, or you're like in a business. You have a product. You have a love that you want to show off. You have something that can be actually increasing your life's quality and the other person's life's quality. And that's why you're holding in your hand. This is right, like shaking it and showing it off, maybe trying to get the attention of this person so you can actually start to work with them in this thing. And I also see, like I said, there's a small, like an ant farm here. Now I see like a bigger volcano forming here. So whatever it is that you're going to start working, you are having a room inside of that. That building becomes massive, and you're going to have a room in there. And maybe even someone that is going to be right under you, that you're going to be working together. Number 4 is visible. Like when I look at it like this, looks like a number 4. When I get closer, number 6. Number 4 indicates stability, roots, foundation, and creating the systematic order. Okay, this can be in your life and giving service to a place that you want to be a part of. And number 6 means unconditional love, protectiveness, like nurturing. So this can be an environment initially that you're going to be creating for yourself, and you will later on have a protective attitude. Maybe this is your own business. This is your own place that you feel like that you belong to. This can be a cause that you're actually going after. It doesn't have to be the only thing that is paying your bills. Maybe it's going to be paying your bills. At the same time, it is going to be the cause, your true calling. Okay? Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be for that. Okay, there you go. We had the solar eclipse. Now we have the lunar eclipse here. Okay, so we had the lunar eclipse as well on the March 25th or 4th. Not 100% sure of the dates, but yeah, I did the reading for that. So there might be some information. If you haven't watched those solar eclipse season readings, maybe you should just go and check them out. There's somebody standing right outside of your door. Okay, they all have a massive sword. Sword indicates that this person wants to come. Your desire, whatever it is, it's a simple thing for the universe to deliver, but it is a big idea for you. That's why it is coming a little slower than usual. The person holding up the sword, there you go, there's a little sword in their hand, and there's a massive sword here. They want to communicate. They want to speak to their mind, speak their truth. Maybe even like someone who has a good idea, they want to share it with you. In your house, you have a lot of crowd. I see number 8, letter S is present. S like Samuel. It can be like Samantha. It can be in someone's first name or the last name. You see, when you let it go and focus on whatever is in your heart, your desire coming full circle, closing a cycle and opening up a new one in your life. I see here a cow. It indicates fertility. Also, there are some mountains in your heart, in your house. Mountains can be disconnection, okay, with your desires and actions. Might be disconnected. And maybe when you plug them in together, you see there's a massive dragon surrounding you. Dragon actually symbolizes massive strength and power, and like also because like whoever has the dragon has the like the skills to manage, and maybe even like you look at the Chinese history, they have that kind of like a fire breathing. The kings came down from the sky to the earth with the fire breathing dragons. So immediately the dragon makes you a king or a queen. So this can be a tool. This can be you embodying the fire energy and taking action with confidence and knowing that whatever that you're desiring is meant for you. That's only created for you. And when you walk within that confidence, this like dragon energy, you are actually like rising above those like mountains and those obstacles and whoever says what, okay? There's a letter R, like Rami, Ronald, or Rolando, or maybe Orlando. It can be someone's first name or the last name. Coming forth here, this can be someone in your family showing up to give you a support, maybe even ignite this dragon. The ignition of dragon, you might be thinking is going to be coming that somebody's actually cheering you, giving you a pep talk. This can also give manifest unexpectedly. Maybe somebody is telling you that you cannot make it happen, and that will fuse, you know, that will be the fire that you need, okay? Because some of us actually negatively motivated. When you tell us something good, our motivation like drops down. But when you say us that we cannot do something, that just fires us, okay? So this can be, when I say motivation, it might come in a very different way as well. 9 of Swords, actually, we have here, you see the 9 unicorns, they're all sleeping. You're expecting the worst to come and like filling yourself up, and maybe you're having sleepless nights, okay? because maybe you're fearful those things are not going to be working out. I have a Knight of Pentacles coming forward here, dedicated, loyal, honorable, and gentle soul this person is. And this says, buckle up and do what must be done first, rapidly. Honor the promises that you made, and there is a protective angel coming forward. This angel can be the Knight of Pentacles, which is an earth sign, can be Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo coming forward for you. Or maybe you are embodying this energy and grounding your fire, because too much fire can actually, burn you out at the end of the day. We have the number 13, Archangel Azrael, coming forward. It's an end of an era. You're going to have like a transformation and a spiritual transformation, and it is time to move on. So it seems like here you're having a nightmare about a situation, and like, guess what? It is coming. When you keep having the nightmares, maybe losing someone, losing something. This can be the earth sign here, or maybe stability. But what's going to happen is, like I said, this is going to fire you up. We have the Page of Fires here, Page of Wands, which is your energy. This is you. And outgoing, creative, trustworthy, mischievous, okay? Maybe it's going to be a time coming forward when you come to realize that the things are not going to go your way. Maybe you're going to find a way to make it happen, maybe in a much better way. An exciting new beginning, the news of a new beginning. Use your originality and creativity. So it's time to express yourself, express your creative side. And this doesn't have to be related to art. When I say creativity, it doesn't have to be art. Even like with the numbers, with like if you're an accountant, like with the numbers, you can create something. You can look up into the whatever it is, actually the loopholes and whatever it is, you can create miracles, okay? So if that's the case with you, you can do it, and you need to execute with confidence when it comes to that. We have here the High Priestess, the Pisces energy, the Archangel Haniel. It says, listen to your intuition, be patient. Before taking action, you perfectly exactly decide what you truly want to have, because our intentions usually do not align with our desires and, or what we execute, what we do. I have so many air energy coming forward here again. And so in this case, you need to align your intention with your actions, okay? I have the 5 of Swords and 6 of Swords coming forward. And 5 of Swords can indicate like an unwise decision. Maybe you're making a decision that is not going to be serving you, while you're actually finding like you're not following the intuition. Maybe you're going with what you think is right, but your gut is telling you to go another way, okay? And this actually tells you, consider, like, learn as much as you can about a situation, research it, do not jump into a partnership, and try to understand everybody has a motive. And if their motives are like clear, if you can see that, and if they're not working out for you, do not jump into new partnership, new friendship, or maybe even like changing jobs. Maybe somebody at work is telling you, oh, this place is not good anymore. They're going to let all of us go before they let me go, let me quit. And then you see, turn around, you actually listen to them and leave your position, and you turn out and see they're not doing that. They just sabotage your position. So make sure what their motives are when people are speaking, okay? I have the 6 of Swords again here. It says everything is working out, end of a challenging time and a travel. So you're leaving the town that doesn't serve you behind, leaving the energies that doesn't serve you anymore, and sailing into a new and better future for you, okay? Which is a very good energy right here. What else we have? Door to Spirit, okay? Door to Spirit indicates that you are actually unlocking something within you. Door to Spirit can indicate that you are actually connecting with your higher self, your intuition, which aligns with the High Priestess energy here. And what happens with our intuition when we follow that higher guidance is we can get, like, actually have 10 years of progress in a couple months. when you follow that intuitive and creative guidance, okay? We have the second chakra. This is where the productive organs are. The orange chakra, Archangel Ariel. So again, you need to be checking on your creativity and also doing activities that are going to be fueling that, that creative action. This can be simplest things, maybe grabbing a pen and paper and sketching some things. So that can actually help your mind to think in a creative way, okay? We have the giraffe coming forward, the bigger picture. Take a step back and gather your thoughts and feelings, and have a higher perspective on the things, okay? So maybe like somebody's actually firing you up and telling you, did I show this bottom? We have the frog as well. Let's get to it. Like with the 5 of Swords, they're firing you up, telling you, okay, let's leave this place. It doesn't worth it, whatever. And have a higher perspective. 5 years later, is this going to matter what this person says to you? And then consider it. But if you're not going to be, they're not going to be even in your life, do not follow their guidance. Follow your inner guidance, okay? What makes you feel good is your inner guidance. Frog is telling, stepping into your power. Don't take a back seat in your story. It's time to step up. Exactly just says what I just spilled out, okay? It is what it is. You need to be following your inner guidance rather than other people's intuition at this moment, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.